visas, travel insurance, and my travel bag. These are the top 3 things that get asked all the time. Let's get into it. Well, before I can answer you all of those, I need to go off and do this. Years and 4 or 5 months since I was last here. This is Sukhumvit Road, and this is train station is called Nana. Yeah, I've just ducked into the 7-Eleven and just grabbed 4 pack of beers. Just thought why we're here. It's a really beautiful time of the night. It's really busy, really loud. It's not that hot actually. I'm still in my sort of Sydney clothes at the moment. I mean, look, it's got to be 29 degrees, but I don't really feel it. I tell you, tuk-tuks everywhere, it's really vibing. And as I say, it's been a lot of years since I've been here, and I just can't wait to get stuck into Bangkok itself and the islands, and also heading off to Vietnam at some point in the next couple of weeks, and maybe Cambodia and Philippines and just whatever else sort of comes along. So my accommodation is down the end of this street, about a 400 metre walk. I'm not sure how many of you have stayed in Sukhumvit area, but this street here, this is Sukhumvit 11, or Soy 11, sorry, and not much has changed. It's I see a few more bars opened up that weren't there before. You probably see them as I'm walking on my left hand side. A bit too early for those. Right in front of me is the Mercure, and I'm staying right next door at the Citadines. A little bit more expensive than what I want to pay, but for the first couple of nights, just to get my bearings, I always stay here. Really beautiful studio apartments. It's a swimming pool up top, and I'll do a walkthrough. I have done it before, but I'll do it again. See how much has changed in the last 3 years. Plenty of bars and restaurants around here. All the street food's starting to come out. I might come down here later and have something to eat. Sadie Crab. Some nice street food here. Beautiful. Yeah, I might come down here later. I don't feel too bad considering I left home at 6 o'clock this morning. And this is where I'm staying, the Citadines.
No.
Wow, just jam-packed. Yeah, this is where I'm staying, the Citadines. Fantastic place, excellent location, and I can't wait to freshen up. Yeah, so as I just said, I'm going to go freshen up, have a couple of beers, hit some street food, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Here is my room. This is called the Citadines. It's on Soy 11, just off Sukhumvit, and the nearest train station is Nana. Nana train station's around about 300 to 400 metres just that way, so it's really centrally located, and another sort of half a K that way you can actually catch some of the river ferries, which will take you, you know, anywhere in Bangkok and away. Everything kind of links up. It's just fantastic, the public transport system here now. Anyway, this is the apartment. It is the studio. It's a 1 bedroom. I'll take you around in a second. I think this cost me about $75 Aussie a night. It's a lot more than what I wanted to pay. However, for the first couple of nights, and not having been back in Thailand for many years, I just wanted to, you know, just get a solid footing of where I was again. And I thought, why not? Let's just splurge out to start with. And then obviously the rest of my tour, I'll be going some really cheapy accommodation and sort of mixing it up. I will be heading into more expensive accom, so, you know, see what happens, I guess. So let's have a look around this studio apartment. Nice big bed, as you can see, very comfortable. And it does have this dividing wall, so you can actually slide that across, and that separates the bedroom from the rest of the apartment. So I've got all my crap everywhere. Obviously there's some drawers to put all your stuff in. This is interesting. It's got this slide TV, so if you want to be in bed and watch TV, you can slide it this way, or if you're, let's say, just editing or just want to chill out, you can just slide it down to there, and then that opens out to this little breakout area. I love this. I absolutely love this. It's a really good place just to kick back and edit, and very comfortable. And as you can see, if you sit there, you can watch the telly, which is fantastic. Also has this little desk area if you want to sit there and be more sort of office-like without the distractions of the telly. I love this room. I wish I had this. I wish I had something like this in Bangkok. Here's the kitchen. As I say, it's like fully self-contained. You can cook. It's got the stove, and obviously it's got microwave, kettle, toaster, and all the bits and pieces you need. Little fridge in here, just a little bar fridge, but that's all you need. It does come with tea and coffee. No milk though. I just went to 7-Eleven and bought some milk and some more tea. But what's in here? I haven't had a look in here. Yeah, it's got some plates. I think it's got everything you need. Pots and pans, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's very nice. In here you have, oh, it was a light. Didn't know that. Iron, umbrella, coat hangers, hairdryer, iron, and also your safe, which I better use while I'm here. Oh look, there's a full-length mirror. There you go. What's over here? Another little cupboard here. I don't know what's in that. Oh, okay, that's just electrical. All right. Laundry services, obviously, if you need to get some laundry. And here we are. So walking into kind of like the bathroom area. You got a nice big mirror and a little basin. It does come with some basic stuff. What have we got? Toothpaste. Don't know what that is. Some soap, some body lotion, and does that open up? Oh, look, there's some cups in there. It's very comfortable, hey, it really is. It's really super comfortable, and a nice big toilet shower area. I've just used it, so it's very good. The water pressure is great. The hot water is like almost endless, and it does come with shower gel and some what is it, some body wash. But yeah, it's very comfortable, and of course, you know, it's got a door here, so you can obviously lock that off if you know, you're with someone and you just don't want to hear the noise. So I think it's a well thought out you know, little place to stay. And let's have a look down here. It's around about 6:30 in the morning. I've been up since 3. I'm still on Aussie time. So there's the Mercure, as you can see right there. It goes right up, and a lot more other buildings here. I don't recall that building there being there, but it could have been, I don't know, 3 years. It looks like a lot has changed. Looks like they're doing something down here. Some foundations for something else. I wonder if this will be blocked off at some point. Yesterday, this is where I walked from. So Nana, Satani Rotfai train station is up that way, Nana. And there's some bars and stuff. They were raging till about 2 in the morning, and then the music stopped. And it looks like it's going to be a cracker of a day here in Bangkok. I can't wait to get out and find some breakfast. So I'd love to own this. It's going to be fantastic to have something like this based in Bangkok. It doesn't necessarily have to be right here in the Sukhumvit area. You know, it is full of nightclubs and stuff like that. I actually don't go out to the nightclubs. I've done all that in my younger days. You know, I'm sort of a few beers and a cup of tea man at the moment, which is cool. But yeah, I love staying here. I always stay here when I arrive in Bangkok, whether it's for one night or a couple of nights, and then I move around, which we will be doing in our time here in Bangkok. Back out in Soi 11 and hunting down some street food, and I can see some over there, but I'll go down the end and have a look. It's going to get very noisy, so I do apologise. Let's talk about visas. This time round I bought a multi-entry visa. That cost me $300 Aussie, and that allows me to stay in Thailand for 6 months. And what that means is I'm entitled to 60 days, and then I can pay a little bit more extra and get an additional 30 days on top of that on that 6 month visa. It's a bit confusing, hey? Plus there's a new rule which has just happened in Thailand, where I think the traditional 30-day visa has been extended to 45, so I don't know, I'm confused with it all myself, but it made sense to me to get a 6 month multi-entry visa because I will be hopping countries. And the reason I've done that is it had to do with my airfare. So I obviously flew Thai Airways. Now it doesn't matter what airline you fly, but I flew Thai Airways, right? And I wanted to have a ticket that was valid for 6 months, or it could be a year, just whatever, but I just chose 6 months. But the problem was, if I was to get a 30-day visa here in Bangkok, I had to obviously go to Cambodia or Laos or Vietnam to get an additional 30 days. And what that meant was I had to change my airline ticket, which was going to cost me, with Thai Airways, I think $200 US. So it worked out cheaper to apply for a multi-entry visa at $300, which I only had to change, well, I have to change, I think, twice in the space of 6 months. So I'm going to be ahead by about $400. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a bit confusing for me when I was trying to wrangle my mind around this whole visa situation, because I really didn't want to have to keep changing countries all the time, you know, just for the sake of a visa. So yeah, that's my visa. It's a multi-entry visa. You've got to apply for it in your home country, in my case Australia. It took 5 days, really easy. It was all done online, and I actually physically had to go in and hand my passport in, then go back and pick it up. Here we are, we're back on Sukhumvit Road.
20 ซาลาเปา 20
เอา
ซาลาเปาเอาไหม โอเค โอเคครับ 20
80 จ้ะเอานมด้วยป่ะ
Cleaned her out a small change. Hop on, car. Oh, we're going to get run over. This is not exactly what I was after for breakfast, but it will do. What's this bloke got? Let's have a look. Chicken. This one? Chicken.
Egg.
This one egg, is it? Egg. How much?
10 baht.
10 baht? Now. We'll get one of those. So I'm not too sure what I just ordered. He did say it was egg, and I don't think it's chicken. Yeah, I can see it's got if you can see in there, it's a little bit of egg. He also put some chili sauce on there, so I'm expecting this to be quite spicy. But let me try and put this in my mouth. I'm not a foodie, I'm not, this channel's not about food, but let's give this a crack. That's beautiful. Oh wow. That really hits the spot, man. It is. It's an egg. It's like a boiled egg wrapped in, I don't know, some kind of wafer with chili sauce. A very good score for breakfast. I just need some vegetables. Let's keep going. We got ham. What's this one here? Any?
This is called corn.
Oh, corn, okay. This one?
Yeah. Corn and egg.
Corn and egg.
Yeah.
It's an egg.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have one, please. Al? There you go, there's my vegetable intake for the day. Pop and tap.
Thank you.
or not, it's actually quite a cool breeze. I'm absolutely loving it. Feels like about 24 degrees. Travel insurance, yeah, that's a difficult one. Look, I'm not sponsored, nor do I recommend anything, but I do get asked this a little bit. What travel insurance do I take out when travelling? Look, most of the time when I travel, it's short periods from 30 days, 15 days. But this particular tour is anywhere from, you know, 2 months to 3 months to 6 months, maybe indefinitely. Wouldn't that be nice? So I found a mob called Safety Wing. I'm telling you, I'm not sponsored by these people, nor do I have any affiliation with them. But the reason I found and like this Safety Wing is their pay per month. They're based out of America, and so you just pay a flat rate per month. I think there's a couple of different rates that you can purchase. I think for me it works out about $100 and something, $130 a month for travel insurance. So, you know, that's the one that I'm going to go with on this trip, because I just don't know how long I'm here or even what country I'm going to. Normally I've just purchased like Qantas travel insurance or something similar, and it's just too difficult to navigate telling them, oh, I'm going to be in, you know, Vietnam at this time, or, you know, Cambodia at this time. I have no idea. I'm here for the first 2 weeks here. I could take off to the Philippines, and that's the beauty about this this Safety Wing travel insurance, is that you really don't need to notify them of your intention of your times where you're travelling to. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below and you can suss it out yourself if you're thinking about travelling. But yeah, that's what I'm using. One of the questions I always get asked is, what is that bag? Well, this is called the Osprey 30. It's a small backpack, and it's designed to go in the overhead on the plane. When I travel, I do not want to lug around too much luggage. I want to get off the plane, straight through customs, straight to my destination, without having to muck around with waiting for bags. And as it was, when I turned up to Bangkok yesterday, I heard over the announcement, they said sorry to all the travellers, however there's going to be a massive delay in their luggage. It took me an hour to get through customs and people's bags still weren't through, whereas I was through customs and I was over here in Sukhumvit in an hour. Anyway, this is called the Osprey 30. It's really small. It weighs around about, I think, 1.5 kilos or maybe 1.2. However, you can really chuck a lot in here. So let's have a look and see what I cart around on my tours. Now, I don't take a lot. I'm really minimalist when it comes to traveling, so it may not be for everyone. Let's have a quick look and see what I can fit into this. Believe it or not, all of this goes into this bag, and it was weighed at the airport with everything in it at 7.7 kilos, so I'm wrapped. This bag here, sorry, does not go into that. That's my sort of shoulder bag that I take on the plane with my passport and some other bits and pieces. But yeah, this is the Osprey 30, the Porter 30. I'm not too sure if they still make them. I hope they do, because it really is a tough bag. It has pockets everywhere. It's like you're not going to run out of pockets. There's pockets in here and here and here, and there's another pocket here, like on the front, where you can you know, put all your paperwork in here. You get into this. This is the main compartment. It also has a zip here. I've got some hard drives in there, and if I can get over here, there's another zip here. There you go. I've got my shaver in there that I take with me, and so that's the major compartment, and you can really stack a lot into this. There's another compartment here at the very front, which is fantastic. So when it's sitting up, you can access stuff in there quite easily if you need to. Sorry, the light's really bad. So, and then looking at the back here, this is a compartment for your laptop. And inside of that is another pouch where you can put some more paperwork in there. And what else has it got? And then there's another pocket here where you can put more stuff. So it really is a great bag. It has two handles, so it's got this handle here so you can carry it vertically, or you can carry it that way, if you're with me. And it also has some straps in this area here, which I have tucked in, that you can wrap around your waist if you need to, but I don't do that. But yes, that's what I take. As I mentioned, you know, I'm really basic when it comes to all my clothing. I have 4 t-shirts, 4 socks, 4 undies. I've got 2 pairs of shorts, a pair of trackers that I wear to bed, and a long pair of pants, and it all fits in here. And as you can see, the electronic side of things is probably more than all my clothes. On this trip here, I've got 2 GoPros. I'm actually shooting on one now, and that's my spare. And I've got this old banger Canon G7X Mark II, and you know, a whole lot of other stuff here, battery chargers and power adapters. There's another power adapter somewhere else in the room, you know, a laptop, a bag full of leads and all that sort of stuff. So it's actually surprising how much you can fit into this Osprey 30 and be, you know, legally within the weight limits for overhead compartments. I was a bit concerned travelling over here. I thought, oh, I'm going to be, you know, like 10 kilos, but to my surprise it was 7.7. So if you're after a small travel bag, I definitely recommend the Osprey Porter 30. That's what it's called. You know, I'm sure if you just get online and check it out, you'll find someone that's selling it. And look, for me, it's perfect. It really is a perfect small solution for travel where I'm just self-contained, and it's not heavy, and off I go when I land anywhere, or if I'm on a boat or whatever. It is the best bag I've ever used forever in my travels. That's all I can say. I highly recommend it.